Here is something most people get wrong about off-road capability. Bigger is not always better. In fact, when it comes to serious trail work, smaller often wins. And the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor proves it. This $57,000 midsize truck will absolutely destroy $70,000 full-size trucks off-road, and it is not even close. Let me show you why size becomes a weakness when the pavement ends. First, let me address the obvious question. How can a midsize truck beat full-size trucks that cost more and have bigger engines? Simple. Physics. The Ranger Raptor measures 211 inches long. A Ford F-150 Raptor stretches to 232 inches. That is almost 2 feet longer. On tight trails, that extra length becomes a massive liability. Switchbacks that the Ranger Raptor navigates easily. The F-150 requires multiple point turns or just cannot make it. Rocky sections with tight lines. The Ranger slips through. Full-size trucks scrape and struggle. Wheelbase tells the same story. The Ranger Raptor sits on a 127-inch wheelbase. Full-size trucks run 145 inches or more. Shorter wheelbase means better breakover angle. That is the angle in the middle of the vehicle between the front and rear wheels. The Ranger Raptor clears obstacles that full-size trucks belly out on. Rocks, logs, ruts. The Ranger drives over them. Big trucks get stuck on them. Width matters too. The Ranger Raptor measures 73 inches wide. Full-size trucks push 80 inches or more. On narrow trails between trees or rocks, that 7-inch difference is huge. The Ranger fits. Full-size trucks either cannot pass or destroy their paint, and good luck maneuvering a massive truck through technical sections. The Ranger Raptor is nimble. Full-size trucks are elephants trying to dance. Now let me talk about what the Ranger Raptor brings to the fight. Under the hood sits a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, making 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. That is serious power in a lighter package. The Ranger Raptor weighs about 5,200 pounds. A comparable F-150 Raptor weighs over 6,000 pounds. Almost 1,000 pounds lighter means the Ranger accelerates faster, stops quicker, and changes direction easier. Power-to-weight ratio wins off-road. Suspension is where Ford went all out. Fox, racing shocks with position-sensitive damping. These are not basic off-road shocks. These are race-proven components that absorb massive hits while keeping control. Long travel suspension with over 11 inches of wheel travel lets the Ranger Raptor soak up whoops, jumps, and rough terrain that would bottom out lesser trucks. The reinforced frame handles punishment. Locking front and rear differentials ensure maximum traction. Terrain management modes optimize everything for sand, mud, rock, or Baja mode for high-speed desert running. All-terrain tires come standard-sized. 265/65 R17. Not massive, but perfectly suited for the Ranger's size and capability. And here is the kicker. When you inevitably need to replace those tires, they cost way less than the massive rubber on full-size trucks. Same goes for every other wear item. Brakes, suspension parts. Everything costs less on a mid-size platform. So here is the reality. You can spend $70,000 on a full-size truck that struggles on tight technical trails, or spend $57,000 on the Ranger Raptor that embarrasses them. You save $13,000 up front, lower running costs long-term, and get better capability where it actually matters. On the trail, the Ranger Raptor proves that when the road ends, smaller wins. Full-size trucks lost this fight before it even started. Size is not an advantage off-road, it is a handicap. And the Ranger Raptor exploits that weakness perfectly.